What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome to Fresh Comic Stories. Guys, this is the channel where we basically sit down and cover different kinds of comic book stories. Now guys, today we are going to sit down and cover more Ultimate Marvel. And guys, we are going to jump back into Ultimate Spider-Man and cover a two-part storyline where Spider-Man does meet up with Doctor Strange of the Ultimate Marvel Universe. And guys, this is us kind of getting the origin of Ultimate Doctor Strange in this storyline right here. Now guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please hit that like button down below and also subscribe for more comic book videos in the near future. But guys, let's dive into Ultimate Spider-Man meeting up with Doctor Strange. Now guys, to begin our story, we do pick up with Peter Parker himself. Now the thing is though guys, Peter Parker is going on a date with Mary Jane. Now this part may not seem very important, but honestly guys, this part does play a big role in today's storyline. Now you do have Peter Parker and Mary Jane sit down at a table, and they do look at the menus to decide on what they are going to eat. Now you do have Peter Parker tell Mary Jane that he had a very long day before he arrived here for this dinner. And you do have Mary Jane wanting to know what in the world happened before he arrived. And you do have Peter Parker tell Mary Jane everything that took place before this dinner. Now, you do have Peter Parker tell Mary Jane that, of course, his day started off as usual with him being in school, but the thing is though, while being in school, he wanted to leave and go out there and be Spider-Man to clear his mind. And so of course, when school ended, he did put on his Spider-Man outfit and he did basically go web sling around New York to clear his mind. The thing is though, while he was going around New York, he did run into the Ultimates. Now guys, remember, the Ultimates in this universe, they are this universe version of the Avengers. They go by the name the Ultimates. But the thing is though guys, the Ultimates are right now fighting against a new character being introduced in the Ultimate Marvel Universe. This character name is Deathlok. Now honestly guys, I would try to sit down and explain the origin of Deathlok, but the thing is though guys, Brian Michael Bendis does not give us the origin of Deathlok in this book at all. And so guys, the thing is though, while the Ultimates are fighting against Deathlok, they are having a hard time defeating him. Now luckily for the Ultimates, Peter Parker does come in and he does knock out Deathlok as a way to help out the Ultimates. Now, you do have Peter Parker tell Mary Jane after helping the Ultimates, he did go to work at the Daily Bugle as a way to pick up some extra cash to pay for tonight's dinner. The thing is though, as soon as Peter Parker arrived at the Daily Bugle, J. Jonah Jameson called Peter Parker into his office to basically give Peter his first assignment. Now, this is not Peter Parker going on his first assignment as a reporter by himself. This is JJ saying, listen, you need to learn on how to be a good reporter. And so I am going to partner you up with Ben Urich to learn more on how to be a good reporter. And your first assignment is to basically go interview Doctor Strange. Now, this is where you kind of have Brian Michael Bendis give us the origin of Doctor Strange in this universe. And the thing is though guys, you do have Brian Michael Bendis tell us that there has been two Doctor Strange in the universe of Ultimate Marvel. The first Doctor Strange has the same exact origin as the main Marvel timeline Doctor Strange, where basically you had the first Doctor Strange leaving some kind of surgery, but the thing is though, he got in a bad car accident, which then shattered his hands and basically losing the ability to do surgery on people's minds. But the thing is though, as soon as he lost the ability to do surgery, of course, he traveled the world and he found the ancient great one, or the great ancient one, and he learned how to use magic. Now the thing is though, when it comes to the first Doctor Strange, he disappeared because he was fighting against some kind of demon or something. And so he disappeared 20 years ago. And so the Doctor Strange that Peter Parker and Ben Urich are going to meet is the son of Doctor Strange. And so right now, guys, in Ultimate Marvel, the new Doctor Strange is not as powerful as the original Doctor Strange. He is still learning how to use every single magical abilities that were left behind by his father. Now, of course, when Peter Parker and Ben Urich arrive at this house to get the interview with Doctor Strange, of course, they do get turned away by Wong. And Wong tells Peter Parker and Ben Urich that the doctor is not doing well right now. Now, the thing is though, as soon as Wong tells Peter Parker and Ben Urich that, Peter Parker's spider sense goes off. And so you do have Ben Urich leave Peter Parker there at the house. But the thing is though, Peter Parker does put on his Spider-Man outfit and he does break into the home of Doctor Strange because he believed something is wrong because his spider sense went off. The thing is though, we do jump back over to Mary Jane and Peter Parker on their date. And you have Peter Parker tell Mary Jane that he does not remember anything at all. As soon as he broke into the house to help out Doctor Strange, he saw Wong using some kind of crystal on Doctor Strange, but that's the last thing he remembered. And the thing is though, you have Peter Parker say, now I'm here. Like, I have no idea what happened after that. And the thing is though, guys, you have Mary Jane kind of slowly ask questions in a weird way, but she also slowly turns into a demon. And so Peter Parker starts to freak out because he has no idea what in the world is going on. And you have this demonic looking Mary Jane tell Peter Parker that right when he broke into the home of Doctor Strange, he was knocked out and he never woke up. And so right now he's trapped in some kind of nightmare, and he does get grabbed from behind from Gwen Stacy and Uncle Ben. And of course, this is Brian Michael Bendis telling us that Peter Parker is in some kind of nightmare. Now guys, we do pick up with Doctor Strange himself. Now the thing is though, guys, Doctor Strange is waking up after being knocked out by some unknown force. Now when he does wake up, he does look over and he does see that Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, is knocked out. But when he looks to the left, he also sees that Wong is somehow trying to call out for help, but he can't because his mouth is all webbed up. Now, you do have Doctor Strange remove the web, and he does ask Wong, what in the world happened here? And you have Wong tell Doctor Strange, listen, I was trying to help you out because while you and I were meditating, out of nowhere, you passed out. But the thing is though, I try to use the crystals as a way to wake you up. The problem is though, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, barged into our home, but he believed that I was doing something to you. And so he attacked me, but after he attacked me, he got knocked out also as well. And so you woke up, but he hasn't. Now, we do jump over to the actual nightmare of Peter Parker. And guys, this is where you kind of have Brian Michael Bendis use this nightmare as a way to show us the worst fear of Peter Parker. And his worst fear is that he's afraid everybody he is close to is going to end up dead one day. Because so far, he already lost Uncle Ben, Gwen Stacy. Guys, he even counts Eddie Brock because at this point in in Ultimate Marvel Comics, Eddie Brock is supposedly dead. And so for him, he's kind of like, I hurt so many people for just being Spider-Man. He even says, I even hurt Harry Osborn. My friend is somewhere in the world locked away from the rest of the world because of what happened between me and his father. And so you kind of have Brian Michael Bendis use this book as a way to say Peter Parker is afraid that every single person that he is close to is going to end up dead one day. Now, we do jump back over to Doctor Strange. And the thing is though, guys, you do have Doctor Strange right now looking through every single book as a way to figure out what in the world is going on, what is affecting Peter Parker. And we come to find out that it's some kind of demon named Nightmare. Now guys, Nightmare is actually a character in both Ultimate Marvel and the main Marvel universe, and Nightmare is usually a Doctor Strange bad guy. Now the thing is though, guys, just like as you're seeing right now, Nightmare, he's basically trapped in a different realm. But the thing is though, he's trying to come into this universe, but the only way he's able to do that if he has some kind of vessel. And so right now, he's trapping Peter Parker's mind in some kind of nightmare until he is able to take over Peter Parker's body to basically cause hell on Earth. Now, guys, of course, Doctor Strange was able to find some kind of way to wake up Peter Parker, and the way he had to do it was to use some kind of spell to go into the mind of Peter Parker to actually fight against Nightmare. Now, we do get a few pages of Peter Parker kind of watching this fight between Doctor Strange and Nightmare, but the thing is though, guys, Doctor Strange was able to defeat Nightmare just for this moment. But the thing is though, Nightmare did get away and he was able to escape into the real world to look for a vessel for his fitting. Now the thing is though, after Doctor Strange was able to wake up Peter Parker, you do have Peter Parker kind of freak out and he does go home. And the thing is though, he is so scared. He is so scared after having that nightmare. When Mary Jane comes by to have their actual date, Peter Parker is too scared to even open up the door to his girlfriend because of what he just had a nightmare of. And guys, that wraps up today's video. And guys, please leave me a like down below and also subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. But guys, if you also have any suggestions on books I should read, let me know in the comments below. But guys, I'm out of here and I'll see y'all in the next comic book video.